Glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And here is the national anthem of Chile. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, we're on the way. Fred. Bruno Guimaraes. And they've switched it over to the other side. Danilo. Moved forward and quickly so. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Alex Telles, Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found some space here. He's had a shot! Vidal. And it's Sanchez. Over to the left. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Marquinhos. Danilo is onto it in a flash. And it's Sanchez. Neymar. He's free, he has got space. Isla gets it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice control. Danilo with the cross. Isla with the clearance. So much time and space here. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And that was very necessary. Alex Telles. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gets his pass away. A searching ball that into space. He's got away. He's had it nicked away. Brazil can breathe again. And we hit half-time, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Brazil playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
That is lovely. And it's Vidal. Aranguiz. Cleared without complication. Now the counter. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Good spot, he's seen the run. Spread neatly. Alisson will lay claim to that. Alex Telles. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal.
Can he finish?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Showing great feet there. Oh, well played.
Chile showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Chile look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you've got to brace yourself for what's coming. They don't want to get bullied, so I think they need to show their opponents that they're going to stand up to everything that's thrown at them. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Alex Telles makes the interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot.